Jason is sitting at his kitchen table on a Sunday morning. He has $47,000 saved. He knows this because he checked this morning, and last night, and yesterday afternoon. Not because he is paranoid, because he genuinely does not know what $47,000 actually means for his life. Is it enough? Is it nothing? Is he behind? Is he okay? Here is what $47,000 actually means. And here is what every other level means too. From $0 to $1 million. 7 levels. 7 completely different lives.
Level 1. $0 to $1,000. This is survival mode, and it is more common than most people want to admit. At this level, your entire financial life operates on fear. Every unexpected expense is a crisis. The check engine light is not a warning. It is a threat. According to the Federal Reserve, 37% of Americans cannot cover a $400 emergency without borrowing money or selling something. 37%. That is more than 1 in 3 people. At level 1, you do not have a financial strategy. You have a financial prayer. You are hoping nothing breaks, nobody gets sick, and your landlord does not raise the rent before you catch up. The escape from level 1 requires one thing only. Not a budget, not an investment strategy. A $1,000 buffer. That single number changes everything about how your brain processes risk.
Level 2. $1,000 to $10,000. This is breathing room. The first level where financial decisions stop being emergencies and start being choices. At this level, a $400 car repair is annoying, not catastrophic. You handle it, you move on. You do not lose sleep about it. But level 2 has a very specific psychological danger. It feels like enough. It feels like safety. And that feeling causes most people to stop building and start spending. The average American sits at level 2 for years, not because they cannot get to level 3, because level 2 feels just comfortable enough to stop pushing.
Level 3. $10,000 to $50,000. This is the foundation level, where Jason currently lives, and where most serious wealth building actually begins. At this level, something important happens to your relationship with money. You stop making purely reactive decisions and start making proactive ones. Jason's $47,000 generates $3,290 this year in investment returns at 7%. That is $274 a month appearing automatically. He did not earn it. His money earned it. At level 3, compound interest is starting to become visible. Still small, but visible. For the first time in your financial life, money is making money, even if it is only covering your Netflix subscription. The danger at level 3 is the same as level 2, but more expensive. Lifestyle upgrades. At $30,000 saved, you qualify for better apartments, better cars, better everything, and the temptation to upgrade is enormous. Level 4. $50,000 to $100,000. This is the momentum level, the hardest level to reach, and the one that changes everything once you do. Sarah lives at level 4. She crossed $100,000 last year, and she describes the difference between level 3 and level 4 in one word: speed. At $75,000 invested at 7%, your money generates $5,250 a year automatically. That is $437 a month you did not work for. That is more than many Americans save in a month. At level 4, your money is doing the equivalent of a part-time job. A quiet, never complaining, never calling in sick part-time job that works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The psychological shift at level 4 is profound. For the first time, you stop feeling like you are chasing wealth. You start feeling like wealth is building itself. And that feeling is the most motivating financial experience a person can have.
Level 5. $100,000 to $250,000. This is acceleration, where compound interest stops being a concept and starts being a force. At $150,000 invested at 7%, your money generates $10,500 a year.
That is $875 a month, automatically. That is a car payment, a rent contribution, and a grocery bill, all appearing without you doing anything. At level 5, bad months stop being disasters. If Jason loses his job at level 5, he has 18 to 24 months of runway before he needs to touch his investments. That is enough time to find something better. Not just something better. Level 5 is also where your negotiating power in every area of life permanently shifts. Salary, housing, relationships, healthcare decisions. Everything looks different when you have $200,000 working for you.
Level 6, $250,000 to $500,000. This is stability, the level where most financial stress permanently leaves your life. At $350,000 invested at 7%, your money generates $24,500 a year automatically. That is $2,041 a month. That covers the average American's rent every month without working. At level 6, most people describe a specific psychological change. They stop thinking about money constantly. Not because they are rich, because the foundation is solid enough that money stops demanding their attention. Jason cannot imagine level 6 from where he sits right now, but level 6 Jason and level 3 Jason have the same income. The only difference is time and automation.
Level 7, $500,000 to $1 million. This is freedom. Not retirement necessarily. Freedom. The ability to choose. At $750,000 invested at 7%, your money generates $52,500 a year automatically. That is $4,375 a month. The median American household income is $56,000 a year. Your investments are nearly replacing a full income. At level 7, work becomes optional. Not immediately, not for everyone, but the question changes from how do I pay my bills to what do I actually want to do with my time? The 4% rule says you can withdraw 4% of your portfolio annually without depleting it. At $1 million, that is $40,000 a year, forever. Your money outlives you if you manage it correctly. Jason at level 7 does not look like a different person. He drives a similar car. He lives in a similar house. He just answers differently when someone asks how he is doing. Fine is replaced by good. Good is replaced by genuinely.
The bridge. Jason is at level 3. He knows this now. Not approximately, exactly. And knowing exactly where you are is the first step to knowing exactly where you are going. At $1,200 a month invested, Jason reaches level 4 in 2 years and 11 months. Level 5 in 6 years. Level 6 in 11 years. Level 7 in 18 years. He will be 53, still working if he wants to, not because he has to. The levels do not require a higher salary. They do not require a windfall. They require one decision made consistently. Automate before lifestyle gets to the money. Every single month, without exception.
Which level are you at right now? Drop it in the comments. Level 1 through 7. No judgment, just data. Because knowing where you stand is the only way to know how far you have to go. And if you want to know exactly what Jason does next to get from level 3 to level 4 faster, that is the next video. Subscribe so you do not miss it. Hit the like button if you found your level today, and I will see you in the next one.